Hi, it's nomadicMadman. Today is May 13th of 2023. I am a couple of miles south of Circleville, Utah, at a old homestead that was owned by a man by the name of Maximillian Parker. Maximillian Parker was an immigrant that came from England, I believe around 1856. His family, he was converted in England by Mormon missionaries, and he took his family and traveled to America and crossed the probably on the Oregon Trail, but I don't know that for sure, but that would be the normal route that a pioneer would take, and came to Utah and settled here in Circleville, Utah. Now, Maximillian Parker is the father of one Butch Cassidy. Butch Cassidy's original name was Robert Leroy Parker, and this is where he was raised as a young man. So, just checking it out. I've been here a few years ago. It's the original cabin that was been restored. I read that some of these trees could be some of the same trees that Maximillian planted when he was here at the turn of the century in the late 1800s. It's a beautiful area. The canyon coming down, I believe it's Highway 89, has some beautiful rock formations. And I'm headed down south towards Panguitch. Probably gonna have breakfast in Panguitch. There's a nice restaurant there, or there was one time. So there's a lot of history with Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid and the Wild Bunch. More than I can cover here and accurately cover. That might be a different video. But Butch Cassidy got his name. He eventually, as a young man, went and worked for a rancher, or it could have been a dairy, by the man named Mike Cassidy. Oh, maybe I could read some of it up here. But when he robbed his first bank in Telluride, Colorado, he decided to change his name to Cassidy to kind of protect his family's name, but to also honor his friend Mike Cassidy. So I'm going to just look around a bit and videotape it. So hang on. Butch Cassidy's childhood home. Robert Leroy Parker lived here with his family from 1880 to around 1884. That's the 1880 census. Now, the Pinkerton National Detective Agency was always after him in Sundance or the Wild Bunch's gang. They had several holdups or hideouts. One was in Wyoming, the other was, which is the hole in the wall. The other was in southeast Utah. I've driven by that area many times, which would be the Robber's Roost. I've been curious about the Robber's Roost and may go looking for it someday. Anyway, let's look around. Some cottonwood trees. look through the window and see Butch in there. Wait, the door's open. I guess we'll go in. Oh, they changed it. There's Butch, or somebody's hands on his shoulder. But this is his childhood. Could you imagine? Let me shut the door. That was probably the front door there. Or who knows, maybe this door I came through. Now there's rumor, well, the story's told that he was killed in Bolivia or in South America, but his sister, I think her name is Lulu, but I could be wrong, claims to have, many people have claimed to have seen him well after his supposed death. So I'm pretty sure, I would tend to agree that he probably lived and came back, and actually the story's told that he came back and to Circleville, where his father eventually moved from here to Circleville, which is just a mile or two that way. And came back and visited his father. I think his mother died in 1905 or somewhere around there. And of all the outlaws, he was the most liked. He didn't like violence. So but he liked robbing banks and trains. Could you imagine? Holy crap. I bought a book about Butch Cassidy a while back in Penguich, which is where I'm headed next, several years ago. I haven't read it totally yet, but his sister promised never to reveal where he was actually buried. I think she's told some people that he was buried in the northwest, but some people also say that he may be buried close to wherever his mother's buried, which actually may be somewhere near here. Yeah, I'm very accurate with my information, and you're welcome. But thanks for watching the show. Let's see where else I go today. Over and out.